Today for the Bitcoin price, guys, believe it or not, but someone has just bought 449,000 Bitcoin. This is approximately half of the Satoshi wallet, and it takes 500 days to mine this amount of Bitcoin. This is $5 billion worth of Bitcoin. I want to tell you whether this is dangerous for Bitcoin, whether we should care or not. And obviously also I want to talk about the Bitcoin price right now in the immediate short term, because you can see here after we covered it yesterday, Bitcoin went down and exactly got supported here by our upward sloping trend line. Right now the breakout is literally getting imminent. Within the next 2 or 3 days I am expecting it. I want to talk about the direction and what I am expecting for Bitcoin right now in the immediate short term. Also, I wanted to give you a huge shout out once again. Do you remember the video we made for Da Vinci here when he got his channel deleted? Well guys, you smashed it up to 5,000 likes. This is crazy. Thank you so much for your support. You are the reason why we are doing it every single day. You are the most supportive crypto family in the world. Look at these numbers, it's crazy. So thank you so much for that. Also press subscribe, press the bell and press on all to make sure that you get our notifications here in a time sensitive manner. And with that being said, welcome friends and welcome back to MMCrypto. My name is Chris, and as always we are really pumped to go straight into the content. Alright guys, this is a very quick one, but I want to talk about the Bitcoin price in the immediate short term before I am going into this crazy news here in this one specific institution. I'm pretty sure you heard about it, who already accumulated nearly 500,000 Bitcoin. I want to talk about whether we should care, whether we should be scared, and so on. And also I will give you one little hint how to prevent them from doing so, if you have anything against this fact. So first of all, let's talk about the Bitcoin price in the immediate short term. And as I already mentioned before, here on the upside we have lower highs for Bitcoin, which is obviously a bearish sign. But I mentioned on multiple occasions that it is very bullish still for Bitcoin on the 4-hourly, that we are having higher lows for Bitcoin. Higher lows are indicative for a bull trend, whereas lower highs are indicative for a bear trend. So right now Bitcoin is in decision mode, and this decision mode gets solved within the next 2 or 3 days. And obviously if we are zooming out, Bitcoin is in a macro bull trend. And this is the reason why I said yesterday, the day before yesterday, and on multiple occasions before, that I remain bullish as long as Bitcoin is not breaking this specific level. This is a daily and also a 4-hourly low. And as long, even though we are breaking below this, we can just wick below it. I will remain bullish until we go below my personal invalidation point, below 10,380, 10,360 US dollars approximately. Once we are closing below here and we have volume support, well, in this case I might turn bearish here in the for Bitcoin in the immediate short term. As long as this is not happening, I will not turn bearish. And one other good news is yesterday we covered it approximately here that we are expecting Bitcoin to go down for another retest. And the thing is, the more often we are retesting this support, the more likely it gets to break. This is why this is so far very good news. So far Bitcoin held it, so far Bitcoin got the bounce, and obviously this is good. If we are going up for another retest, obviously here it will be much more likely to break it than here, because the more often we are testing it, the more weaker becomes. This works for the downside, this works for the support, and this also works for the resistance. And in case we are breaking out, whether to the downside or to the upside, and I still think the upside is more likely as long as we are not breaking this specific level. I think the first point to take some slight profits, and it's very slight, is this level 10,800. I mentioned it here already, and we got rejected exactly at the level we mentioned previously here. So slight profits here. You could also just start the breakout trade after the confirmation and after we break the 10,800, because this is important resistance. And then the next profits you could take here approximately at the 11,100 level. I wouldn't take it at 11,200, 11,300 or so, even though this is a range. I would really take it here on the bottom side, maybe even slightly below 11,100, because you remember, this was a very important support throughout the whole month of August, the bullish month of August, and it was also turning into resistance here in the middle of September 2020. So obviously this should be the next point here where to take profits in case Bitcoin would be breaking out, and then the ultimate target would be among the 12,000/ 12,500 US dollar price levels. But the bottom line of this is, in case we are getting the breakout and we are going above the 11,800 US dollar level, I think Bitcoin will continue the uptrend towards the upside, and these price levels here, these take profit areas, are just temporary. However, guys, please always be also prepared, at least for the bad scenario, for the bearish scenario. In case we would be going here below the invalidation point, I would personally expecting the Bitcoin price to at least go here down to our bearish price target, which is the less likely one, but it is a possible one. And this is unfortunately for all gap believers among the CME gap level 10,550 to 10,600 levels. Once Bitcoin goes below this, well, we would for sure, in case we are hitting this level, reach the CME gap and also close it. But guys, I mean, this is the most important point of this video. I want to talk about this specific institution here, this specific entity buying up nearly 500,000 Bitcoin. This is 5 billion US dollars worth of Bitcoin. Half of the Bitcoin Satoshi is holding, and it takes 500 days, and with this inflation schedule we are having right now, because we have 900 Bitcoin per day, it takes nearly 2 years to mine this amount of Bitcoin. And this institution bought all of them within a short amount of time, and they just bought another $200 million worth of Bitcoin just a few days ago. I want to talk about that because I think this is a very important news. Before I'm doing that, I want to give a quick shout out to our new partner and sponsor here, Prime XBT, because we have negotiated something special here for you. This is a 50% bonus with our specific link here. It is in the pinned comment. If you click this link, step number 1, and then you sign up after your deposit. Let's say you deposit 0.1 Bitcoin, you got another 0.05 Bitcoin on top of that. If you deposit 1 Bitcoin, you get 0.5 Bitcoin deposit bonus. So obviously this is a very nice offer here of them, and I'm not just choosing Prime XBT out of the woods. I have a good reason for that. First of all, please be sure that you are an experienced trader and be sure you are reading here our disclaimer. But with that being said, obviously, as I said, I have a good reason for covering them, because Prime XBT, I traded there myself already, and I think it is a very liquid platform. It works very well, but the biggest unique selling proposition of this specific trading platform, and many other platforms don't have this, they don't only have Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all of these things up to 100x leverage. I wouldn't recommend 100x, but they also have S&P 500. They have different forex currencies. They have EOS, XRP, Litecoin. But this is the thing, guys. They have all the different foreign currencies. If you are into that, you can diversify your portfolio even more. But this is the most important thing. You can trade gold, crude oil, gas, and I think this is pretty interesting, especially during these times. Do you remember how crude oil just completely dumped below zero? Just imagine you would have been in a short trade over there. Obviously, this is dangerous if you don't know what you are doing. You have to be an experienced trader, but obviously having all the same commodities, foreign currencies and cryptocurrencies under the same roof makes it much more easy to trade there. And another thing which was very important for me personally before I accepted them to onboard us here as a partner was that all your trades are settled in Bitcoin, because we are all Bitcoiners, and I don't want to trade gold and then just get more US dollar. What's the point of that? Obviously, I want my profit and loss here settled in Bitcoin, and this is exactly what's happening here. So this is the reason why I chose them, and you will find also here our sign up link in the pinned comment down below. If you click this specific link, you get redirected to this specific site here. You can put in your email address, your password, and get an account very quick. I think this is a very fair offer, and yeah, well, we have a lot of volatility coming up, but please guys, remember, as always, this is only for experienced trader. So here I want to take some time and thank Prime XBT for joining us here as a partner. Well, let's go forward here with the Bitcoin price and also with this crazy news. Obviously, you heard about Grayscale before, and they just bought a few days ago 17,100 Bitcoin. This is $200 million worth of Bitcoin. In total, look at this, in total, and we got here nearly 500 likes on that, they own 549,900 Bitcoin. This is nearly 5 billion US dollars. I put it down here. It is approximately 4.9 billion US dollars at today's prices. And if we are going into the specific chart here right now, you can see this chart goes back all the way here to June. And in June, they had 360,000 Bitcoin. So they just bought 140,000 Bitcoin while we were just sitting around complaining about the Bitcoin price going slightly sideways, slightly downwards. They were just buying 140,000 Bitcoin, which is like 1.6 billion US dollars. And these institutions, and it's not the only one, they are doing it for a very specific reason. They are doing it to settle the demand coming from the institutional investors. They are doing it because they know Bitcoin is going to play a significant role in the future. If you think that Bitcoin is going down to 3,000, to 1,000, why are all these billionaires getting into Bitcoin? Why are all these huge institutions stacking up Bitcoin as if there was no tomorrow, guys? Obviously, the smart money knows what's going to come most likely here. And we are sitting around here and making the crypto fear and greed index more fearful. Well, we should reconsider that. This is the reason why the vast majority of my holdings are in a long-term holding portfolio. I am seeing all of these developments and I am going with the smart money. I am not going with the crowd, and I am pretty sure the MMCrypto community is not doing that as well. And if you are scared right now because we have a centralization of ownership, well, I give you that point. You are right. A centralization of ownership is not good. And if Grayscale one day just holds, let's say, 5 million Bitcoin, is this good? No, obviously it is not good, because price-wise they just have so much power to dump it, and they just have so much power when it comes to ownership. But you can do something against it. It's the same thing if you are against the politicians which are right now ruling. I mean, in the end, it's everything in gray. I mean, they are all the same, but still you can go and vote and do something against it. If you're not voting, well, stop complaining. And the same goes for Bitcoin. For everyone complaining that Grayscale has nearly 500,000 Bitcoin, well, just stop selling yours to them. This one also got nearly 500 likes. And obviously, guys, it is your own choice. If no one is selling the Bitcoin, they don't have anyone to buy it. And this is just what we have to understand. When the Bitcoin price goes down from 12,000 to 9,800 US dollars, and people are panic selling, this is the moment the smart money is buying up the fear. And this is the moment, if we are going over here to the chart once again, once this one dumped here, well, they just accumulated more. They bought throughout the whole time frame. But when the price goes down, they are still buying. They have a set rule, a set specific statistic here they are sticking to. And when the price goes down, they are not selling, they are just buying more. And obviously, guys, I just want you to stay level-headed here. I want you to keep cool and look what Paul Tudor Jones, a multi-billionaire, is doing. You can look what Grayscale is doing. They are just holding $5 billion worth of Bitcoin. And I want you to not completely freak out, even if we are going below the invalidation point. Well, let's say Bitcoin goes to 9.5K. I don't think so, but it is possible. And if it goes down there, I don't care at all. You know what? I don't even care if we go down to 5K. I would just buy more. I would just work more. I would hustle more. I would just accumulate more Bitcoin. And I hope you are here on my page. I hope you are here on the same side. If you are, please also go down here to the video and smash up the like button like crazy on this video. Press this one until it gets blue. Thank you so much for your support, guys. Thank you so much for commenting, for sharing the video. You know that every single share, every engagement helps our video. It helps the algorithm to get rolling. So I truly appreciate all your guys' support. Thank you so much for that, because as I already said initially, you are the reason why I'm doing that every single day. I am going to Poland right now. I just thought I have to make this video here before I'm going to Poland, because you need your daily videos. So thank you so much for your support, guys, and we will see each other very soon in the next one of MMCrypto. And as always, guys, click the subscription box right here and also watch the video I made with DaVinci J15 yesterday right there. And as always, guys, bye-bye.